standards.
Well, a man can dream. We'll hope to see it here because I know that Jin is very aware of this, but let's see if they can make this gank work. A nice knock-up actually onto Baja into the charge by MT. Should be an easy first blood pickup. That they will feed over to the side of Teddy. A great start.
Was warded, but he missed it, so he actually just said, ah, screw it, we'll just go right away. And so he combos in, but just so much greed out of Baja ends up costing his life. First blood going over to the AD carry. His counterpart in lane is gonna be real trouble now.
Just small buffs onto the Q and W as well. Level 6 hit up top, and ADD in a bit of trouble, but here comes Beyond trying to save his life. That body slam, and so on, all of a sudden is the guy who's in trouble, trying to fight against this Gragas. He's going to be running into those minions and just taking way too much damage. Cannot follow up at any milk. Bull milk?
Alistar's male.
Where does the milk come from? A question for another time. As ADD is getting burst down here, they do have that Dominus up, and they will be going for the dive. Oh. Another huge whip! What the hell? This is not going in. MT, please do not play basketball as that.
Sejuani down there would have been enough. So we're going to look at this one more time. And how does he start it? Bam. Goes for the rupture right away. I think you would be better advised to go for the rupture when they're under the tower first. You want to have them slowed and CC'd in that position, not earlier. Because let's say you have, I don't think much is going to happen on this one. Damn it, they're cutting my point off. My narrative is falling apart.
Right before your eyes. And we got 4 members of MVP over here. Ghost even used by Ian. They really want to secure this. Let's see the smite. Can MT challenge this? They get that knock up into Beyond, and it does go over to MT as well with the big smite. Good shockwave though, but it's not enough damage. No follow-up. They're going to lock down Ian as well and make that another kill on the side. Trying to get on top of Kuzan though is this Cho'Gath, and he knocks him into him and sets up the kill. Unbelievable. Definitely a bit of a mistake by Snowflower. Tell that Jinner they don't want to let these two very big dragons rather, go over to the side of MVP. Snowflower looking to come from behind, but Ian has him on his radar, trying to zone him out for now. The dragon will go over to Beyond, and now it is time for MVP to disengage. They're going to re-go onto MT though. That gets very low. The nice knockup does miss though. The quickness coming in. That's going to be a couple of kills going over to the Cho'Gath. Maha makes it out on the blasting plant. Does get out of harm's way, and now all of a sudden this one's turning around. A triple kill!
It's Baron too! They're gonna go for Baron as well!
His Sejuani hasn't been as powerful as we had hoped. He gets caught again, and he's flashing out, but a perfect cast. Unfortunately, Umti, quite tanky, is not going to go down. Now it's Beyond who's in trouble, and it looks like, well, again, they capitalize on one of MVP's mistakes.
Tank anything had it been turned. Let's take another look at it again. So let's see, Max opens up, hits the knockup, but where is Beyond? Where's the stun? Why do we not see everything get comboed? What happened with the body slam? That's really what I wanted to know.
I'm not sure, maybe he used it to get over the wall.
No, he walked around. They don't have the right knowledge because, as you say, it's about the team. If you have them in the right team in the engage, though.
Hold that thought. The perfect engage, the wombo combo. That's what they were looking for. The Featherstorm comes out, but that will not save his life. In comes the package, but immediately Kuzan is going to get over that wall in a fantastic position. Now, MT is not going to go down. They're looking for that stun onto Cho'Gath. They get the follow-up with the Arctic Assault. He's being CC'd for days, and down he goes. That's going to be 3 kills. For
they're getting low, but they'll have this. They have Smite on the table. Yeah, you got it. That thing of the sort.
Oh, he's going in onto Kuzan. He's looking for that beast, but he went a little bit too far. Gets the beast, it's not enough damage, and go for something like Merc Treads, not looking to be, good with his tenacity. And looks like this time it's Umti that gets caught. Oh, that's so awesome.
All right,
he wasn't expecting the Void Terror from the side.
So silence and bam.
Awkward situation. Zoned down slightly on the left side, but it doesn't look like Jenner can close that gap, and they're going to go onto this Cho'Gath. Everything used onto him, but look at Corki in the back. The beast comes in. The heal will be used to save his life, but now he is effectively out of this fight. They're trying to turn this around. They still got Teddy for that DPS, but now it looks like Gumtiu is the target. In comes Maha trying to pull off his own death style not going to be able to put down the damage just yet. He needs to be saved for the smite. Here comes the TP. They're bursting this down, and it looks like they should be able to secure it. Now it's about engaging. Can they get on top of this Gragas? They cannot take him out. The big knock up on the Corki. Does he have that feast available? Not yet. It doesn't matter. The shockwave comes in.
The heal was critical in keeping Kuzan alive, and even though they have Baron, it's going to be a nightmare to fight. They're actually going.
They're going. They're trying to hit that back line. Meanwhile, though, here comes the package. ADD is going to be burst down up in the top lane, but Kuzan going a little bit too deep this time around, and he brought Zoan with him, who's going to be baited in. And look at that. The Cho'Gath stays alive. He's not going to go down. Maha, he's going on a rampage. That's a double kill. Can we make it a triple? The headbutt will not matter. There's the triple kill for this Tristana, who is beginning.
Even after last game, Corki's win rate in the LCK at around 40-something games is under 38%. So there we go. The engage comes out. You know there's not going to be a follow. Imagine if the package just cut off everybody, like the 4 people behind, and then they just focus Max and the Cho'Gath. Imagine how good that would have been.
Yeah.
Instead, he just donates himself, goes full-on suicide bomber in there, and nothing comes out of it.
Wasn't the most impressive package we've seen, perhaps being a little bit over.
If this is the style that is being harnessed.
Yeah. It's really going to be about the engages, how the fights go down. And you can see just how tanky this Cho'Gath is. Look at that cask. It's going to get Snowflower and Umti into a bad spot. But in the back, looks like Kuzan and Teddy still pretty okay, pretty healthy, and they're going to pull down ADD. But a nice shockwave is going to get 3 members. Umti, though, very tanky. Can Beyond actually kill Kuzan here? Doesn't look like it. He went a little bit too deep. Maha, though, still a terror. Fast, the Infernal, the Mountain, and the Cho, the Tristana, they're bursting it down. They can get it. Looks like Tristana will pick that one up. So the Baron goes over to MVP. Will we have an engage? Both these guys is poking at each other, and there's the Recon engage. They're going to get a huge grand entrance. Snowflower getting extremely low. Will trade his life for it, but still, Kuzan, Teddy, still very well protected for now. There's it's going to go. The double kill. Tristana, just way too much damage, and Jinair is going to be wiped. MVP should be able to take this game. Even by all these members, they know it's over. Just tanking those turrets as well as they can. Looks like MVP should be able to easily pick up game number 2.
The Cho dancing in the end. This is a much better showing from MVP this time around. I think the decisiveness was there that was lacking in a lot of aspects of game 1. They did have an easier time in the early game. So Jinair tried to play a similar style of the mid-game with a different composition that had worked previously for them. It did not work this time around, and now that they're going to have blue side for this final game, I really want to see them revert back to a more skirmish-oriented style. Don't worry about these team fighting compositions, just go with what is comfortable for them. Even seeing Umtiam Sejuani was a bit of a surprise, as you mentioned. He has had a lot of success in other picks, and maybe without Elise, he's just not comfortable enough to go with anything else, and that's what we've seen really. It's Elise, tanks, or Rek'Sai, and if they didn't want to do Rek'Sai, you can't really blame them.
Yeah, the Sejuani was lackluster. I don't want to see it again, and you can see that Umti himself he's trying to, I suppose, get his head back in the game. You can see he's taking it a little bit hard, but he's got another game to play. Everybody's got to be on the same level for game number 3. And I feel like MVP always looks the same, whether or not they win or lose. They always turn around to talk to their coach. You can see a lot of trust in that booth for sure.
That's exactly.